On Tuesday, October 28th, the East Norton Middle School gifted students went on a special field trip.
Today we're on Greensgrow Farm in central Philadelphia. On Greensgrow Farm, they grow organic and hand-grown with fruits and vegetables. There's a lot of things that they grow here, like squashes, tomatoes, cucumbers,
It's an urban farm and a non-profit organization. When we went there, Nathan Hassler Brooks told us the history of the farm. This farm was created by Tom and Mary. They created this because they wanted the city to be more environmental. Go ahead, Deborah.
All right.
We were one of the first urban farms, and we were the first urban farm in Philadelphia. And because of how we started, this farm is on top of a site that used to be an old factory. So we're really into recycling and repurposing things.
After Nathan told us about the history of Greensgrow Farm, he gave us a tour of the farm. He showed us the greenhouse, the high tunnels, the hydroponic plants, the animals, the composting toilet, and the fruits and vegetables they grew outside of the greenhouse and the high tunnels. In the greenhouse, it was like a recycling paradise. Greensgrow tries not to throw things away, but instead they try to use it. They try to make unwanted furniture useful. An example was that they used a baby crib to grow radish. The next thing we did was go into the high tunnels. When we went into the high tunnels, we saw varieties of vegetables. There were tomatoes, rainbow shards, spinach, arugula, and lettuce. Nathan let us taste the lettuce, spinach, and the arugula.
Oh, pumpkins! It's a brain. Oh, shoot. Tomatoes. Ooh, tomatoes.
I thought that the hydroponically grown plants were quite interesting. Growing plants hydroponically means that you grow plants in water. You add nutrients into the water so the plants can grow. The nutrients that are added are in powder form. Beneath the plants were clay balls, and Nathan told us that the purpose of them is to support the plants. Another way to grow plants with water is using aquaponics. Aquaponics is when you add fish into the water. The fish's waste will be the nutrients for the plants. The animals they had were pigs, hens, bunnies, turtles, and ducks. There was Milkshake the pig and Ping the duck. They also had bees. The next thing we saw was the composting toilet. They add scraps into the composting toilet like vegetable scraps and brown scraps. The compost then is used to fertilize the plants. Last but not least, we saw the fruits and vegetables they grew outside of the greenhouse. They grew tropical fruits like limes and lemons. They also grew tomatoes and sour cucumbers. Some of us tasted the sour cucumbers and they were really sour. Overall, I really enjoyed this trip to Greensgrow Farm in Philadelphia. It was a neat and new experience. I really enjoyed looking at the animals and the different plants they grew. This helped me understand where their organic and hand-grown foods come from. Thank you for listening to my documentary on Greensgrow Farm.